Connect Forth is a student-run multimedia platform based in the Stirling campus of Forth Valley College. The station has come a long way since the beginning, so let's have a look at the past, present and future of this budding station.
Connect Forth started around about during the academic year of 2013-2014, and from that myself and a lecturer back then called Janie Ann decided to create a broadcastable station through podcasts. Connect Forth lasted. It has been lasting until right up until now, and it's been growing. But it was an interesting year, put it that way. Very interesting year back then to get a whole bunch of students who had no idea what they were doing, and rip the timetable up, and go right. You're coming in to work with Connect Forth, and not think along the lines of I'm doing this as part of the class, I'm doing this as part of the class, and so on. And then when we came around to the second block, that's when we started to put it all together and look at broadcasting and look at whether we're going to go online, whether we could actually broadcast through the speakers in the canteen. Really early, fresh stuff that had never been done before, and we were thinking, well, we're going to pilot this and we'll see what we'll come up with.
Jordan and David were members of Connect Forth in 2017 and were a major part in building the platform. We visited them at the university where they study now.
First went into second year, Connect Forth was sort of one of these things we knew existed, but it just wasn't really spoken about, other than the fact that we were told that we were going to do it. So when we took over, I think we completely changed what it was in some ways, because we obviously oversaw a lot of the rebrand, the new logo and stuff like that, and also just completely, took it, I don't want to say more seriously, but we put a lot more effort into it than perhaps had been in previous years, and I think it really showed at the end of the year with the work that we produced and were able to release.
Television radically changed for it, because originally there was only about 3 things made last year, and they were just seasonal programs, and so I think it was your idea, David, right? And the idea was to finally break it up and just have individual pieces to stand on their own on the channel, and that really changed things.
When the old brand of Connect Forth Radio was like a microphone, and it had like corporate colours in there with the purple and so on, and it had like the radio forum for students, so all of that was in there. Okay, whereas now it's a brand across 3 platforms. It's a brand across a radio platform, a television platform, or a video platform as it were, and an online platform.
I'm the program controller for radio, so basically I oversee what podcasts get made and what's going to get put out on the channel, and we follow people up on if anything needs to be fixed or whatever.
One of the great things about Forth Valley College is that it has a lot of international students, and Connect Forth really embraces their diversity.
Dobré ráno, dámy a pánové, dneska je pondělí 29. ledna, máme docela špatné počasí.
Welcome to Connect Forth FM at 11 in the morning. It's currently sunny skies.
So I'm the executive producer of the TV side of Connect Forth, and my role is basically to oversee everybody else, and I have kind of the final say on what goes out, and if there's any problems within the team, I would be the one to kind of solve those.
I am the social media manager for Connect Forth, and I basically manage my social media team, which we control the Facebook and Twitter and things like that, make sure their posts out, and make sure that we're using the right language.
I'm the web manager within Connect Forth. My role is essentially to delegate out tasks to the web team and make sure that everyone is working on some stage of development within the web, the making of the website. So currently we're working on having a website up by March time.
Like it is now to what it is then, it's still the same ethos is still there. It's still student-led, so for the students, by the students. So that hasn't changed, but the development of it has come a long way since then. And it's really nice nowadays, and it's so refreshing to have this current year taking massive ownership over it and launching so many things that had never happened before, because of a lot of the station or the branding in the station was being run by Goodwill, and some students saw the bigger picture and kind of went, I could really see the opportunities here, and others were like, I just want to get through what I need to get through.
It absolutely helped with industry experience, in the sense that now we're at uni, we really see the way that we're our sort of peers that are also doing film and media courses have absolutely no idea what to do when it comes to production. So we're really ahead in this side of it because we just know what we're doing, and Connect Forth has really given us the platform to express ourselves at a time when second year students generally don't.
For my role anyway, the help with the industry experience is really learning, critically evaluating others' works and sort of knowing what you have to cut out, which in turn helps you later on in your own on your own pieces, which is sort of interesting.
For social media for the rest of the year, we're kind of just hoping to build an audience on social media and generally get our following and our viewers up, but by supporting the radio and video and linking in with web. So it's a lot of teamwork.
Hey guys, we're in Forth Valley College in Stirling, currently in the Creative Industries corridor. We're heading towards Connect Forth Hub, where students can edit, create and produce content for TV and radio. Currently we're heading towards the radio studios, so if you want to follow me in, we can talk to some people that are in there. Hey guys!
Hey! How are you doing?
Alright, how are you?
Good. Quite busy. A lot of work.
What are you up to?
We are
So much.
oh yeah. Radio and TV documentaries. So yeah. Busy times.
Yeah.
Intense day ahead.
We had some issues with exporting audio files, as usual. Like, is it even editing if something doesn't go wrong? Honestly, yeah.
As Connect Forth is still a growing station, we wanted to find out from the people behind it where they would like to see the station in 5 years.
5 years. Well, I'd love for it to continue the way that it is and become a brand within its own right. It's still with the same ethos behind it, which is student-led, the voice of the students and by the students, okay? Ultimately, I think I would like some aspect of Connect Forth to run independently from the restrictions, as it were, of descriptors and the curriculum, and I'd like there to be a fully functioning brand there, and down the line which does actually do work, which therefore receives income, and I would love down the line for students to be paid, whether it be for the work that they do or as part of the stations. I would like that all to be sort of built in, where there is some kind of monetary gain as well as obviously academic gain.
It depends how good the students are, I suppose, but I'd love it for it to be, this great thing for students in Central Scotland to, just really give them an opportunity to break into the industry in a way that isn't really there at the moment. And if I can look back at it and it's a roaring success and I can say I was a part of that, then that'll be a really good thing.
Live station up and running, possibly with a frequency. So, we're not just restricted to being online. The general people of Stirling could be hearing us as well, all that kind of thing. So the growth of the station this year has massively taken it to directions that I've maybe seen for years. It's just been very restricted as to how I could get there with it. But now it's in a position where it could have all of those things. So I'd love that to be the case.
It is clear that Connect Forth have come a long way to get where they are now, and all the hard effort is paying off. Stay tuned to Connect Forth to see what else they have in store, as this is only the beginning.